Enoshima, Japan's Dragon Island. Legend has it that a dragon used to roam these waters, and that's why you see dragon-themed things all across the island. There's a lot of interesting things to see and do here, even a cave that you can explore. And the train ride from Tokyo might just be the coolest train ride I've ever had. So join us as we explore this mythical Dragon Island. To get to Enoshima, it's around a 1.5 hour train ride from Tokyo. And it's actually no ordinary train. We have made it to Ofuna, and look, we're gonna take the monorail. This one is so cool. And to use the monorail, you just use your Suica like you always do. It might just look like a normal train at first, but this is actually a monorail which hangs from the top. Really cool. And just look at how cute this train is with all the Enoshima themed characters. Adorable. And the view from this train is so cool. Since there's no train tracks beneath you, you can actually look below the train at the roads. You can see people driving beneath you. Really nice. It's kind of surreal how you're just flying through this Japanese neighborhood, but I absolutely love it. It's so cozy. And as you take a turn, it just feels like you're in a roller coaster. This has to be the coolest train ride ever. And then as we approach Enoshima, you can see the sea. Such a nice view. So alright, we made it to our destination, Enoshima. Enoshima is a seaside city. You can see people with surfboards, you can see people fishing. It's such a cool vibe, so different from Tokyo. But before we enter the island, let's take a look at this cool station that I stumbled upon. So there's a really cool little station here. It's modeled after the Enoshima Taro legend, which is a legend about a guy who goes to the bottom of the sea. I didn't even know this is here, but that's so cool. Alright, so let's get to the island. And you might be thinking, how do you walk to an island? Well, there's an absolutely enormous bridge that connects the mainland to Enoshima Island. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's actually quite nice. Enoshima is quite a touristy place, so be prepared for lots of people. It's not as bad as Kyoto, but yeah, this can get pretty busy. So we have made it to the island, and it's a little bit busy, but not too much. This shopping street is really cool. There's the big torii gate at the entrance. Then over there you can go uphill to another temple. Like most places in Japan, Enoshima is quite mountainous, so let's get out of this touristy street and head up to the mountain. And as you approach your first set of many stairs, you're treated with an absolutely amazing view. Now that's one epic view, if you ask me. Gotta be careful though, it seems like the hornets have returned once again. So we're about to enter Enoshima Shrine. Such a cool shrine. First you walk through this alley with all the touristy shops, but it's still a pretty nice alley. And then you enter this huge shrine. Really cool. It's gonna be a bit of a climb, but hopefully at the top we will see Mount Fuji if the stars align and the clouds move out of the way. So Enoshima, legendary island. Quite literally, because there's a legend that a dragon used to plague these islands, and that's why you see dragon-themed things everywhere. In Japanese cultures, dragons represent water, so you see a lot of water dragon-themed things. So let's explore and see what kind of cool dragon things we will find. And yeah, I wasn't lying about these stairs. There's gonna be a lot of stairs in this video. But it's well worth it, because at the end of every stair set, there's always an amazing view. And look, there's another little dragon here. This one's really cute. Let's see if we can throw our coin in his little box. But let's wait a little bit until this deadly hornet is gone. Did this guy follow us all the way from Ome? Alright, I have only one shot, one opportunity. So close. Okay, Jungle is gonna give it a try. Oh, that's even worse than me, Django.
We'll get you next time, dragon. Next time. But alright, let's just keep walking and see what else we can find here. I think Mirna doesn't look too happy with all these stairs. And I don't blame her. I'm actually getting a little bit hungry at this point. So let's see if we can find some food around here.
And Mirna and Django can finally eat on the floor. Their lifelong dream. Eating on the floor is coming true today.
And if deadly hornets are not enough, there are also eagles out for your food. But alright, let's just sit down and hope they leave us alone. I have to say, Django and Mirna were right. There's something cozy about sitting on the floor and eating. And the food doesn't look too shabby as well. We all ordered some katsudon, one of my favorite Japanese dishes.
So how's your eating on the floor experience? Django is nearing 25, so he's pretty much almost 30, so he's pretty much almost 40. Yeah, he's pretty much almost elderly. He's with one foot in the grave. So we finished our meal. It was okay, just okay. And now we're gonna make our way to the rocky part of the island, and from there you can see Mount Fuji. It's been a few hours. It looks a little bit gray if you look up here. So I don't have high hopes, but you never know.
And so we started our trek to the other side of the island. It's a little bit of a walk again, but with views like this, I don't really mind. And Enoshima also has a really nice view of Mount Fuji. Let's see if we can spot him. Well, we searched the horizon, but unfortunately there were too many clouds.
So this is what it would have looked like. So this is maybe my fourth time in Enoshima, and every time this cave is closed for whatever reason, but this time I can finally see it.
And this cave is pretty cool. You can actually see some artworks and some ancient stone tablets. Really nice. Here you can see Enoshima, and here you can see Mount Fuji that we couldn't see today. At least we can still see it on the pictures. It's quite a narrow cave, which makes it feel extra adventurous.
These lanterns with the Triforce on them, this one right here, really makes me feel like I'm walking through a dungeon in The Legend of Zelda. Look, this is where you have to use your new item to open the entrance to get the master key. Cool. We got this little candle. Now I feel like a real adventurer, like Indiana Jones. Bom, 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 bom.
I think this is my favorite part of the cave. It's just such a cool, adventurous feeling walking around here with the candles.
So from here, apparently the cave is connected all the way to Mount Fuji. Amazing. Did you know that we're the first humans to have ever set foot in this cave? Really? Yes. Whoa, it's a little shrine. Enoshima. Birthplace of Enoshima Shrine.
And as we explored further than anyone had gone before, we found the legendary Enoshima dragon.
We finished exploring the cave like Indiana Jones, and now we will explore the water like Aquaman.
So alright, this might not be the most exciting part of Enoshima. You can walk around this balance beam thingy, or you can train to become a kung fu master. Or maybe just enjoy the sound of the ocean.
So we waited here for a while, but no Mount Fuji. He's not showing his face today. I'm almost giving up hope. There might be a small chance when we leave Enoshima on the bridge, but it's a slim chance. And to make things worse, the boat is cancelled. So we cannot take the boat, we have to walk all over the island again.
Well, at least we can take a look at all the cool parts of the island again. Here's that cool shrine we saw at the start. So epic. And the town is also a little bit more cozy when there's not a million tourists walking around.
Our last hope for Fuji-san has passed. Sun has set. He's not here today. So what we're gonna do instead is go to Yokohama, see the beautiful skyline of Yokohama. That's not as nice as Fuji, but it's a decent replacement. And we get to go with this cool little train station that I showed earlier.
And if you go to Yokohama, there's one place you have to see, and that's Chinatown. I actually made another video about Yokohama and no one watched it, so please watch it. It's such a cool place. We were absolutely starving at this point, and if you're in Yokohama, in Chinatown, of course you have to eat some Chinese food. So we went into the first Chinese shop we saw and got ourselves some real Japanese Chinese food.
It's a good jungle.
That's the face of disappointment right there.
Alright, that might have been the worst meal I've ever eaten in Japan. It was not good. I was suspicious before I went inside. My suspicions were confirmed, but at least we ate Chinese food in Chinatown. And yeah, with this disaster, we'll end the day. It was a nice day. And tomorrow we're going to Kawagoe. So catch us in the next video. Hit all the buttons, the subscribe button, the donate button, donate a million yen. And yeah, you'll see us in Kawagoe. Oh boy.
So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed our Enoshima adventure. Here's a nice view of the Yokohama skyline. I'm still a little bit sick. I hope the voiceover was tolerable. So yeah, please subscribe. I sacrificed my voice for you guys. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Alright, bye bye.